This is the Green City Project. My name is Emma Kershaw. I'm a student at Centenary University, and I will be talking about energy sources, transportation, and water supply. Let's start with an overview of the three key systems that drive sustainability: energy, transportation, and water. Using renewable energy like solar, wind, and small-scale hydro helps reduce greenhouse gas emissions, which is crucial for combating climate change. It also decreases our dependence on fossil fuels, which are both finite and polluting, while supporting long-term economic savings for cities. Plus, renewables can easily integrate with electric transit and water systems. Transportation is another big player. It's one of the biggest sources of urban air pollution and carbon emissions. By encouraging public transit, cycling, walking, and the use of electric vehicles, cities can drastically reduce emissions and improve air quality. When we design streets that are safe and friendly for pedestrians and cyclists, we also promote healthier and more active communities. Finally, water supply. Reliable water access is vital, not only for public health, but also for agriculture and industry. Systems like rainwater harvesting and gray water recycling help reduce demand for freshwater sources and save energy. Efficient water use prevents environmental damage and can be integrated directly into housing and agricultural zones. Now, let's look at energy sources in more detail. Renewable sources, such as sunlight, wind, and water, naturally replenish themselves, produce little to no emissions, and can operate indefinitely with proper care. These systems, solar panels, wind turbines, hydroelectric generators, provide stable, long-term power. On the other hand, non-renewable sources like coal, oil, and natural gas are finite. They take millions of years to form, and once used up, they're gone. Burning them releases greenhouse gases, which drive climate change and damage air quality. So in short, renewables align with sustainable city planning, while non-renewables represent an unsustainable path we must move away from. Renewable energy provides several key benefits. First, it helps reduce greenhouse gas emissions and improve air quality, which means a healthier population and cleaner cities. Second, it reduces reliance on fossil fuels, improving energy security and protecting cities from price spikes or fuel shortages. Finally, the initial setup costs for renewables can be high, but they pay off through economic savings. Over time, operating and maintenance costs are lower, and cities save money that can be reinvested into other sustainability projects. Transportation plays a huge role in sustainability. Traditional transportation systems cause traffic congestion and produce large amounts of greenhouse gas emissions. To address this, cities are turning to green solutions, such as electric buses and trains powered by renewable energy, as well as bike lanes and pedestrian-friendly streets. These encourage people to use active transportation instead of cars. Public transit incentives, like reduced fares or more efficient routes, can also motivate people to make sustainable choices. Altogether, these efforts create cleaner, more efficient, and healthier urban environments. One great example is Copenhagen, Denmark, a global leader in sustainable transportation. The city has heavily invested in cycling infrastructure, with 62% of residents commuting by bike every day. The Green Wave Spotlight system even prioritizes cyclists, reducing their wait time at intersections and keeping traffic flowing smoothly. Copenhagen also expanded its bus and train networks, reducing car dependency and traffic congestion. The results speak for themselves. Since 2009, CO2 emissions have dropped by 20%, and the air quality has improved significantly. This shows how smart urban design can reduce emissions and create a healthier, more livable cities. Now, let's shift to water management. Access to clean and reliable water is essential for health, agriculture, and industry. But cities face challenges like overconsumption, pollution, and aging infrastructure, all of which strain the system. Sustainable solutions include rainwater harvesting, which stores rainwater for non-drinking uses; gray water recycling, which reuses lightly used water for irrigation or toilets; advanced filtration systems, which ensure safe, clean water, can even enable desalination. These systems help cities preserve resources, protect the environment, and build resilience for the future. Singapore's New Water program is a great example of innovative water management. It takes wastewater and recycles it through advanced purification systems, turning it into highly purified, safe drinking water. Today, New Water supplies about 40% of Singapore's total consumption, a huge success for a country with limited natural water resources. This approach reduces reliance on imported water, cuts waste, and improves overall water security. It's a perfect example of how technology and sustainability can work hand in hand to create long-term solutions. Finally, let's bring it all together. Energy, transportation, and water systems don't exist in isolation. Renewable energy can power public transit, street lighting, and water treatment facilities, reducing emissions and fossil fuel use. Sustainable transportation reduces air pollution, which also means cleaner water and healthier ecosystems. And smart city planning connects all of these systems, optimizing resource use, minimizing waste, and creating a resilient, sustainable future. The key takeaway is that sustainability works best when these systems are integrated, when cities design the whole picture in mind. Every improvement multiplies its impact.